Halo, okay? It is the one and only Ronin the Traveler.
That boy
Look,
good.
man, got a good video for you guys, man. Just wanted to discuss something, man. The problem with dating abroad or Dominican Republic, whatever you want to call it, because it's all linked together. You know, I got a Facebook group, man, with over 11, right at 11,000 people in there. So we got guys right now in Asia, Thailand, Vietnam, got guys in all Cambodia, same thing in Africa, Kenya. I even got 2 guys in Ethiopia right now, many in South Africa, some in Nigeria, in Cape Verde, so, and all over Latin America. So what am I getting at? And they all have the same problem. They all are having the same exact problem. You said, what's that problem? And I'm gonna tell you how to solve the problem. The number one problem with dating abroad, and especially in here places like Dominican Republic, in the developing world, is this: survival mode, right? Everybody's in survival mode. So a Dominican woman told me something that I never forgot before. She said, love is good, but it doesn't pay bills.
Damn.
That's the kind of mindset that you're gonna deal with. So in 1943, a guy by the name of Abraham Maslow wrote I guess a thesis or some paperwork about the hierarchy of needs. It's called Maslow's hierarchy of needs. And at the very bottom of the pyramid, you had, I think, basic survival. And here's the problem. A lot of us coming from the West, we are at the top tiers of the pyramid. Self-realization, now you're trying to find peace, you're there. But it's hard to bridge that gap with when the woman is trying to survive and you in a thriving zone. So let me give you an example. And I'm gonna tell you a few examples. So Saturday night here, right? I've been dating a chick named Maria. Maria's a cool girl, cool, works at one of these restaurants or whatever. And me and her done been out to eat a few times. Saturday was her first time actually coming to visit me at my place.
Yeah, boy.
She come to visit me, took her to the pool deck, let her order all kind of food, whatever she wanted. And it's cool, man, we drank liquor. And when we came back into my place, she was so happy. She was like a little kitty cat, man. She was prancing around. She was so impressed with the lifestyle. And she told me, she was like, Papi, tu vida is, you know, she was telling me about my life. And she was like, your life is so good. Oh, Dios has blessed you a lot. She told me how much God has blessed me. She like, I love to have a life like you have and this and that. And then she like, you want a massage? So I'm like, you know, absolutely I want a massage. You know, but
Oh, it's good.
what's the thing? You know, that's one of the problems. So does she give me a massage because she like me, or she give me a massage because, you know, she want to be down with the team like that and live like that? And I noticed this a lot. You know, I live in these towers. And living in these towers, man, it's like living in a high-end hotel and you see people come and go. Man, I might rent these things for months at a time. Other people stay a few days. So let me tell you about another guy I ran, and he's a cool brother, older brother. He's like 67 years old. So see, the pool deck is our social, but I learn a lot, you know. Dude, I go out there, it's kind of like 9:30 at night, and I hear Keith Sweat. You may be young, but you're ready. I said, oh boy, Jim. So I walk up to him and I say, yeah, man, how you doing? He turned around, he got a tear coming out his eye.
Damn.
And I'm like, dude, you Jam? He like, man, you know, bro, he start telling me. He said, you know, she's gone. Oh, you know, like, dude, you all right, man? Here, man. I get in one of them Presidentes and start talking to him. And he let me know, man, he tells me a story that's so crazy about his life. He was newly divorced at 67 years old, dude. His wife had filed for divorce because their last child wasn't his. And they found out through a DNA test. They did ancestry, the whole family. And he said she looked nervous when they first did it. And come to find out that their last son, who was like 30-something years old or whatever, wasn't his. And they couldn't mend it. It was she had been unfaithful to him. So this is the second problem that we have over here, dating abroad. Men, we carry too much baggage with us when we're traveling. I did the same thing. Leave that shit in America. So he comes here. This man meets a way younger woman, right? The girl, 27 years old. He's having a good time. Look, I don't even care about age gap relationship. Whatever you want to do is okay. Long as they're of age, you dealing with young kids, lock them up. Though I don't have no respect for cats like that. But somebody 27 and you 67, that's a big gap. But it's your business. You know what I'm saying? I like my women 32 to 42. That's what I like personally. But so he gets in a relationship with this woman, and she treats him good, having a good time, and she starts hitting him up for money a lot, and she asks him for $800. Damn. And thank God he didn't give it to her, but because of that, she walked away from him like that and just went with somebody else. So he was on the pool deck, listening to Keith swear, "You made me," and I get it. He was hurting, but I made him feel better. I said, "Dude, I know you've been out the game a long time, big dog. You married and all that, but dude, you got to get back on a horse and ride, man." So this is how I deal with those relationships here. And this is not everybody, but it's a lot. So I gotta say that it's a lot of people in survival mode, bruh. And you gotta understand why. See, when you understand the whys, you know how to deal with it. Look, on average, a person might make $400 here a month on average. Even younger than that. I mean less than that. That's not no money. I've been dating on Tinder, talking to different women. The most I saw that a woman made that I've been talking to was $940. And that's a lot here. She made $940. But to us, that's a drop in the fucking bucket. That's nothing. That's why when Maria come to the house and see this and being around me spending money and stuff, seeing they attract to that. So this is evolution, dude. This is how things work. But a lot of cats got that 50-50 mindset of America. And when they go somewhere, man, they just want me for my money. Oh, you thought you were sexy? Oh, you thought you were this, you were that? Yes, people trying to survive. It's sad. Like the girls, like the Dominican told me, hey, love don't pay bills. Love is okay, but it don't pay bills. I get it. So I understand that. That's how I deal with it. So, because dudes always ask me how I deal with that. I've had many relationships here, and even the best women, money is involved with it. I'm just gonna tell it to you straight up, man. I've lived with women and if I didn't have my resources, they probably wouldn't have wanted to live with me or whatever. That's just what it is. You gotta understand this. My father told me when I was a kid, and I know a lot of cats they didn't grow up with their dads or whatnot for any reason. But my father told me a long time ago, man, that as a man, you're going to be judged by what you have. He told me that I had to bring something to the marketplace. I know that. So it doesn't bother me. So how I deal with it, America broke my heart, man. You got to realize my marriage shattered my heart, and the relationship I got into after my marriage annihilated. So I have no heart. And this sounds bad. Like, let me give you an example. Me and my girlfriend of years broke up, right? The one living on the North Coast. That's why I got back on Tinder and went full back werewolf mode. So, and I still did my thing when me and her was together. But after that situation ended, and one day, actually the same day, me and her split up. I get on the Caribbean tourist bus and just come back to Santo Domingo. And by 4 p.m., I'm sitting on the sofa with a whole nother chick I don't know. I don't have a heart like that. I'm not looking for love like that. It is what it is. I just ride the wave now. And I've been like that. That's how you survive in these countries, man. Not saying you can't find something great. You can, but it just takes time. So I just ride the wave. So that's why you will see a guy go to Africa or Thailand or something, and then he'll make videos, he get upset because he didn't get a woman money or whatever. Like, nobody tells you to get these women no money. Now, you can just say no, you don't have to. I said that in another video. You don't have to get them shit. You don't have to. But I'm like Omarion. I got this ice box where my heart used to be. I don't look at women like that no more. I'm just like, I'm cool. I just want you to hang out with me. Just come hang out, bring you out to eat. I treat you good, make sure you're straight. You treat me good, you know. That's where I'm at with the whole dating thing. Just want peace. That's kind of why I got out of my relationship, because it didn't bring me peace anymore. If something don't bring me peace, man, I rip it up and go somewhere else. And she was a great woman. Great. I really don't have anything negative to say about my ex-girlfriend at all. And you just don't. But I'm not attached to women like that. I'm only attached right now to money. I'm attached to my kids, my money. And even with my kids, they don't act right. You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing right now is about me and being selfish. And I'm having the time of my life.
He ain't lying.
Dating attractive women, having a good time. And because I'm not so attached to them, I don't care what happens with the situation. When you lose attachment, you become very powerful. One of my white homies told me this a long time ago. I mean, I was so attached to this woman, and he said, you know, Ron, it's the person who cares the least in the relationship controls the relationship. That shit was so true. And when I found myself chasing, women pull back, but not I don't chase, they pull forward. It's a weird thing, man. It's like law of the universe. And when you stop chasing anything and you focus on yourself, your grind, your money, your purpose, the women come to you. And that same way it is here, man. They feel it. They gonna rock with you hard. But again, the problem is survival mindset. It's so all they caring about is their family, trying to build themselves, and nothing wrong with that. I just accept it as a universal law. So when you travel into these countries, know that a lot of women gonna be on you, not because you sexy, not because you think you American with the passport. They own you because you have resources. And the moment you realize that, the better. That your status over here is a lot higher. And not just us, even rich Dominicans. My next door neighbor right here, solid guy, has a BMW. He tells me the same problems that he have the same problem. That women kind of just want him for what his resources, his money or whatever. I accept that. It's okay. The moment you accept that, your life becomes better. You understand it, that you're not an average guy. The average guy, he don't make no money. Average guy is not here with $5,000-$6,000 a month. Some of us got more than that. So you over here with that kind of money, and you know, don't listen to Western society. They can say, well, women only want you for your money. That's all they want you for too. That's all, hey, bro. I've been on Tinder in the United States. First thing a woman asks me, what you do for a living? That's the same thing. So that's the craziness about the Western society, especially American society. They always want to tell you, oh, y'all traveling for women, they just want you for money. Motherfucker, you just want me for my money too. You want me for the same shit that the other women want me for. The only difference is I get better treatment over here.
You ain't lying.
It's a better trade on your investment. And by law, I am an investor. You know, that's how I make my living, not from YouTube. I make my money from investing. So when I'm getting a good return on my investment, who gives a shit? So that's the way the mindset you guys have to have. And a lot of the guys I'm talking to are guys who's trying to become expats. I'm not talking to the weekend warriors. Weekend warriors gonna normally deal with just risky professionals or professional companions, but
Yeah,
they
boy.
all, at the end of the day, kind of want the same thing. The only difference between the risky or the professional companions and the regular women is the regular woman, she's willing to play the long game with you a lot longer to kind of reach her goals. And again, two things could be true at the same time. She can actually genuinely care about you, but want to secure her future for her kids and more money. That's, and you know, nothing wrong with it. But a lot of them professional companions, they in and out. Pop, 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 pop. I done dealt with all of them before. I would rather regular women, but right now, if you go to the Bravo supermarket and meet you a good, solid woman, eventually she's still too gonna be like, Poppy, you say you love me, but you never give me no money. So they all go want something from you, man. And, you know, just don't do like my boy was doing on food day. There you go, telling me no again. I get it. So that's the way you have to kind of vibe with it, man. So that's the problem, man. They're in survival mode. She want the checks, you want the cheeks. So you have to kind of understand that, man. I'm gonna start making some more videos, man, about this. And they're supposed to come hook my internet. The reason I haven't been doing live stream, my internet is just trash. I just ordered a way better internet, so they about to bring that. We're gonna start doing some more good live streams. But that's the problem, bro. It's that survival mode. As long as they're in survival mode, and you can't get people out of survival mode, bro. I have tried. I have been in relationships with a lot of these Dominican chicks, man. Baby, look, you just, even when I was in Mexico, the same thing. Try to get a woman. Look, you just do it like this, and you know you get better outcomes. They don't care. Like in closing, I don't know if a lot of y'all guys saw this before. It was something called a marshmallow test, and in the marshmallow test, they had 3 kids. Supposed to be a black kid, white kid, Asian kid. And they said either you could take your marshmallow now, or if you wait, you get 2. And I'm simplifying it, but either you take your marshmallow now, and then you can get, well, you take your marshmallow now, or you wait and you get 2 marshmallows. So, you know they saying that the black kid, let me get mine now, and he stopped. So I don't know if this is true or not. Then they went to the white kid, and the white kid waited a little while and said, no, I'll wait. And the Asian kid just said, I'll wait. Here, a lot of people are like the black child. And again, I don't know if this is true or not about the color, but a lot of people here think like that. I want mine now instead of waiting to develop something more. Last story about that. I knew a woman who was in a relationship with a great man. He took care of this woman, give her everything that he could financially, and when bad things happened to him, we had no money, she left him for another man, and just like that, at the drop of a hat. So that survival mindset is horrible, and it can ruin a lot of things. Just wanted to say that, man. Thank all you guys rocking up the channel. Thank all you guys being in the Passport Cartel. Means a lot. I really appreciate you guys, man. We're gonna start doing some member-only videos, man. Just wanted to put this out here, man, letting you guys know what the real problem is. I see it. This is just my experience. Everybody else has their own experience, man. Just want to say that we are out.
You want my spot flash? Huh? Well, you ain't gonna get it, cause you ain't got it.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.